The silence is over. For months, the rumors swirled. Hidden settlements, sealed documents, whispers in the dark. But now, on day 18 of the Diddy trial, the public finally heard it. The voice of Diddy himself in leaked audio that many believed would never see the light of day. And if that wasn't enough, one of the most influential voices in the world, Joe Rogan, just broke his silence in a way nobody expected.
And that there's also like people that are elites, and that's their thing. Like their thing is to do something that is horrible, and it's not available to other people. So it's like, I think there's like a sickness that people have when they have power, like extreme power, and then what else can I do? What else can I do? What else is what else is taboo? What else is forbidden? Like all this Diddy shit that's coming out. Like
I was just gonna say, doesn't that sound topical?
Jesus Christ! The first day of the trial, did you pay attention to any of that stuff? I looked at it for like 10 minutes this morning, and I was like, I gotta stop. I can't look at this.
Well, what freaks me out is the people sitting in the courtroom listening to it.
Right.
And there's a wide spectrum of people that are getting subjected to it, and you just sit there and go.
Yeah, well, not only that, how about the fact that this guy was running this for decades? He was doing this for decades to who knows how many fucking people, and everybody was scared to talk about it because he'd have them.
What he said, unfiltered, raw, unapologetic. And it might have just changed the course of this entire case. It dropped with no warning. Within minutes of the leak, the courtroom audio, allegedly capturing Diddy in a private, unguarded moment, was everywhere. Podcasts, Instagram lives, X threads, it was unavoidable. The tone was cold. The language, disturbing. In it, listeners claimed they hear a man accustomed to control, power, and unchecked access to anything or anyone he wanted. Even longtime fans were left stunned, asking the same question. How long has this been going on, and how was it all hidden for so long? But that was just the beginning. Behind courtroom doors, things only got darker. Testimony after testimony revealed disturbing patterns, abuse allegations spanning years, with accusations of manipulation, coercion, and mental torment. One alleged victim described being trapped in a cycle of silence and fear. Another mentioned a cult-like atmosphere where no one dared say no. While the judge reminded the room of the presumption of innocence, the weight of the stories left the gallery breathless. Still, one thing was clear. This wasn't just about one night or one person. And while the courtroom sat in stunned silence, someone else was speaking out. It started on episode number 2123 of the Joe Rogan Experience. Midway through a light conversation, the topic suddenly shifted. Joe didn't hold back. He called the details beyond disturbing and questioned how Diddy's reputation had remained intact for so long. This isn't cancel culture, he said. This is consequence culture. He even admitted to hearing whispers for years, but never imagined the claims would come out like this, backed by recordings, testimony, and now global media coverage. For someone as plugged in as Rogan, it was a rare moment of vulnerability and fury. But Joe wasn't the only one with something to say. Social media went nuclear. On one side, people who demanded justice and accountability. On the other, doubters, defenders, and conspiracy theorists. Industry elites protect their own, one Reddit thread claimed, citing past cases that quietly disappeared. Others pointed out how quickly certain posts were removed from platforms, a sign, they argued, of a deeper attempt to control the narrative. And then came the speculation. Was Diddy the only one involved? Whispers started turning into full-blown theories. Online sleuths pointed to photos, party guest lists, and business deals that allegedly tied Diddy to other powerful names. One theory claimed there was a list, a digital ledger of people who attended certain events or parties. Others questioned why no high-profile names had spoken up, calling the silence deafening. The idea that this was bigger than one man, it started gaining traction. But behind all the noise, one question kept surfacing again and again. Despite all the headlines, leaked audio, and emotional testimony, Diddy hasn't been convicted. Not yet. His legal team is one of the most powerful in the industry. They've painted him as the target of a coordinated smear campaign, pointing to the timing of the accusations and the sudden, convenient leaks. And they've been successful before. Diddy has survived scandal after scandal, lawsuit after lawsuit. So now the fear for many is real. Could he escape accountability again? If so, what does that say about power, influence, and justice in the music industry? One thing's for sure. The Diddy trial has already rewritten how the world sees one of hip-hop's biggest moguls. But the story isn't over. The audio is real, the testimonies are mounting, and for the first time in years, people are asking uncomfortable questions about the industry's most untouchable names. Is this just a fall from grace? Or the first crack in an empire built on secrets? You decide.